North Korea has repeatedly threatened the West in recent months, but the USA Today hit back in an extraordinary outburst. The threat was issued by U.S. Defense Chief James Mattis after a visit to the demilitarized zone DMZ on the Korean border. He said North Korea could not be allowed to repeatedly threaten others with catastrophe with its fast-growing nuclear war program, and while he said the U.S. did not want to go to war with Kim Jongun's hermit state, he issued a clear military threat to the despot amid growing rumors of an imminent seventh nuclear test. Getty: North Korea has been sent a dire warning by the U.S. AMR Mattis, speaking after visiting the DMZ with South Korean Defense Minister Song Young-moo, said his aim was to denuclearize the Korean peninsula. He said North Korea provocations continue to threaten regional and world peace, and despite the unanimous condemnation by the United Nations Security Council, they still proceed. As the U.S. Secretary of State has made clear, our goal is not war, but rather the complete, verifiable and irreversible denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. Read more. Will the USA attack North Korea Monday, October 23, 2017? A female soldier on duty in high heels. Our diplomats have to be backed up by strong soldiers, sailors, airmen and Marines. James Mattis. Despite claiming the U.S. did not want to resort to military actions, Mr. Mattis left little to the imagination with his message to Kim. He said, "We're doing everything we can to solve this diplomatically, everything we can. But ultimately our diplomats have to be backed up by strong soldiers, sailors, airmen and Marines," and he condemned the rogue state hours after shocking satellite images of Kim's gulags were released. U.S. Defense Chief James Mattis at the demilitarized zone in Korea said North Korea is an oppressive regime that shackles its people, denying their freedom, their welfare and their human dignity in pursuit of nuclear weapons and their means of delivery in order to threaten others with catastrophe. The 20 never-before-seen photos were released yesterday in a report which detailed the inhumane conditions experienced by prisoners in North Korea's prison camps. Read more. Will North Korea launch another nuclear missile test? Getty: Kim Jongun faces an American onslaught if he continues to sabre-rattle. The report, the parallel gulag North Korea's Anjanbu prison camps, aims to refocus the West's attentions on the atrocities being committed in Kim's kingdom. One particularly chilling section said overall, the brutal and arduous labor, grossly inadequate diet, and lack of medicine lead to a dreadfully large number of deaths and detention. The bodies of deceased prisoners are frequently dumped into unmarked graves near the prison or prison camp without the traditional Korean funeral rites or arrangements.